I feel like we're just going to have to jump into the deck about revealing the truth about what's going on with your divine masculine situation, because I feel like you guys have them blocked and all they want to do is spit out some truth about what's been going on behind the scenes. So I am just going to do that. Okay, divine feminines, if you're tuning in, this is what they want you to know about what's going on with them. I feel like they think they're under a lot of spiritual attack. They just don't know how to like put the words together to piece it through, but a lot of things are going wrong. I feel like their energy is shot, okay, no matter what it is they do. They can't get their energy levels up right now. So here's what's with the funky energy going on around your divine masculines right now. I'm also getting to tell some of you like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde kind of thing. It's like some of you may not even know if you're talking to them sometimes. I do feel like karmic interference. So like the karmic picking up their phone and pretending to be them, messaging you. Just little things like that are going on to the point where now there's no communication between the two of you because of this funky energy. It could just be the universe trying to show you or give you awareness about what's really going on. So I'm going to dig into the truth behind what's happening with the divine masculines, and this could be stuff that they want you to know. Damn, these are a lot of cards. Okay, they could be under threat. This is literally somebody looking at somebody's phone, okay? And that's why I was feeling like just be careful about responding to them, or just knowing when the energy is off, right? And you will know when the energy is off, divine feminine. You can feel the interference, especially when you feel them going from hot to cold. And pay attention to when these types of things happen, because it usually tends to happen when you share something spiritual with them, or when you're planting little seeds to help open up their mind. All of a sudden they will just kind of switch up on you, okay? I feel like some of you could be planting seeds that's pulling your divine masculines away from a particular karmic path, and it's like you're alerting like maybe the negative forces in his life that really don't want this to happen. And I don't think that both of you asked for this. Like money could be an issue here. You could be forcing them to really look at their ways and their behaviors and how it is they do things, okay? Having to do things by the book, having to be honest, take accountability, but that also means pulling away from a lifestyle that this lifestyle is kind of saying to them, like, where the fuck do you think you're going? Huh? You're in debt to us. Sit down. But I don't know. There's something powerful about the divine feminine's energy that it's like you're being in touch with you offers some kind of protection. Okay? You mad. It's because you crazy, divine feminine. Okay? You represent this big Kraken energy here. Unspeakable, ancient chaos. Whatever he's going through, he feels like you could bring that chaos, okay? I don't know, maybe you guys have had some interactions where he's seen how protected you are. He sees the way that you speak with faith and conviction. This is a divine masculine as well. Your counterpart has really gotten themselves into some hot water, okay? Messing around with darker energies here. I'm seeing drinking, gambling. This could have a lot to do with, drugs, under the table deals, fraud. It's really catching up with them now, and I feel like this is what they want you to know. Like everything you said that was coming to pass would come to pass, and what I mean by that is like they didn't think that like drinking was a big deal, but you might have come in and planted the seed about like alcohol being like an entity, right? Something spiritual that you got to fight off. And he kind of laughed at that and took that for a joke, kind of took that as madness, right? But now it's coming out that your knowledge could have been ancient knowledge. You were actually helping him, like helping school him or helping him to awaken. But I feel like because you ended up planting those seeds, he started seeing the effects of the kind of lifestyle or environment that he was wrapped up in, okay? And I'm hearing that now that he wants to like pull away from that because of everything that you've been telling him, it's not that easy to do, okay? Divine intervention is happening. You're heavily protected. I said that in the last reading as well, divine feminines. I do feel like your masculine may be bringing their fair share of just demons, exposing the demons that they are up against. Okay, we have serendipity, catalyst, and we also have karma. You could be helping them to balance karma. Okay, get yourself out. Get yourself out of that mess. I feel like the only way that you can possibly help is to talk some sense into them. You're not coming in to save anything. You're just coming in as divine intervention, which is the idea that, they're going to have to ensue some of this madness, connect to their roots, step out of that taboo world that's so mechanical, and I feel like, step into the world where this This journey is very, very real. Okay? We also have death, meaningless, erasure, forgetfulness. They could forget. They could have forgotten based off of this lifestyle. You know what I'm feeling? They've forgotten. They feel boxed in. The lifestyle that they're living is making them feel like they've forgotten their power. They've forgotten who it is they are. I feel like the energy of your masculine's feeling stalked, watched. They can't. They're drowning in the dark energy, temptation, lust, all of these, entities, the demonic energies that come in the form of these feelings and emotions, right? That keep you nefarious and devious. They can't seem to fight it off. My hair, like I took a breath in, my hair went straight into my mouth. But I feel like, it could just be this death energy that's approaching, right? They no longer feel anything in this world. I'm hearing, I've become so numb. Linkin Park, I've become so numb, I can't feel you there. Become so tired. It's like their soul is so exhausted and tired. Okay, and this is where the Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde comes from. There you are, Divine Feminine. Okay, you can't be silenced. Okay, you represent this sort of Joan of Arc energy. It's like, somebody let me in there. Like, I could do this better than these men can. Like, get out of here. I feel like this is how you appear when it comes to facing his demons. He's there, like, kind of shaking, doesn't know how to get into this Kraken energy, which is very chaotic, right? I feel like the 8 arms of the Kraken really represents being able to multitask, right? Stay on task with your mission work and at the same time slap these demons around and really take control of your life. That's what I feel like they're having a lot of trouble doing, is taking control of their life. This is this boxed in feeling I was talking about earlier, where they just feel like their backs are up against the wall. They could be bullied as well, like bullied into being silent. Just kind of feeling like their hands are tied. They can't pull away. There's too much shame. There's too much loneliness they'll face. There is too much ostracization that they'll face. Being banished from the group, or even with this card here, in Howl's Moving Castle, how he always had the henchmen following him in some way, shape, or form. That's what I feel like is happening with your Divine Masculines. It's like they're afraid of the henchmen constantly following them around, so much to the point where it's like they're forgetting that they've come to this journey prepared with, weapons to use. Okay, a clean slate, just be decisive, kick some ass, is the energy that I feel like maybe many of you could be sending off to them. But ideally, if this is what you guys have been picking up on, like there's just a lot of negative, dark energy around them. I don't see you necessarily being afraid of this Divine Feminine. You are wide awake. You can recognize what's going on. And I also see that you can read your masculine's energy really well through like pictures, or you can tell when the energy around you yourself is, it's mixed. You could feel like something wanting to come to an end, but you're trying to stay clear. Maybe that's why they're trying to communicate to you, but I feel like you have this High Priestess energy here where Okay, we have new love. I'm getting messages around like feeling like you deserve better, Divine Feminines. Okay, somebody is feeling a mix of walking away from this and dealing with this big karmic tower that's about to fall, and maybe just letting you go or letting this go. And they're having trouble doing that, but they know the best thing to do is stay away from you right now because they can't bring this to you. The energy I'm getting is like you deserve something fresh. You don't deserve to be dragged down, or at least that's the feeling that I'm getting from your Divine Masculines. They feel like this is a blessing and a curse at the same time, where they're completely drawn to you right now. They want to have a conversation about everything that they're going through, yet at the same time they're blocked from you, blocked from your wisdom, blocked from your wise counsel, your insights.